short notice at the Cotton Bowl and being a part of that game-winning drive. How'd that feel?
Once in a lifetime moment for sure. Looking back, in the moment I had to be focused. We had a game to win. We had to prepare. But when Coach B called my name, I just got my mind ready. That's what we're here for. Got an opportunity. We prepare all week super hard. Practice execution equals game reality. So we threw me out there. I'm just gonna fall back on what I'm coached, what I'm trained to do. Grateful. The old line, everybody was working in tandem. We were all just together, and we were able to create a really special moment. So once again, really exciting. But looking forward to what's coming ahead. Not overlooking UCF, real talented team, do a lot of good things on defense. So just trying to always be 1-0, look forward.
What is coming ahead for you, just specifically with the opportunity that you have here to get more snaps?
Absolutely, just taking it one day at a time. Honestly, worked really hard to put myself in this position, and at the end of the day, it's got to be just a day-by-day process. In this game, I feel like when you look too far down the road, you can scare yourself with how much is going on. But I feel like the most successful guys that I look up to, they just attack what's in front of them day by day. So for me personally, today was about coming out here, getting better. Tomorrow I got to go out here, fix the mistakes, fix what I got to do better from yesterday, and just keep improving day by day. This is a journey, a marathon, not a sprint. So I'm really just trying to cherish every single day with these guys, coming with the right mentality on getting better.
What did you learn from the Texas experience, whether it was the atmosphere, the defensive line that you were facing, or anything like that?
Just don't let the moment get too big. You guys saw the atmosphere in there. A lot of people could have gotten hijacked by the moment. All those people, all that emotion, so much going on. Big thing I had to learn, is just be present, understand what's around you, understand the type of opportunity I have with the guys around me. Like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and, I'm grateful I got the opportunity I did, and my goal was really just to take full advantage, understand where I had to be, understand how to do my job, tune out the outside noise. I know a lot of people got a lot of things to say about us, this team and whatnot, but, I'm just worried about the feedback inside this building from my coaches and people around me, just trying to figure out how to get better based off what they got to tell me,
What's it take to be a guy who's got 4 years of experience and has started at another school to come here and kind of accept a smaller role and wait for your moment?
Honestly, man, I don't even consider it like a smaller role. My job's to help the team, like my goal is to come here and get better. When I first got here, I say since I've been at OU, mentally the game of football for me has changed a lot. I had played 4 years, but, I didn't know what I didn't know when I first got to OU. From a football standpoint, I had a lot to learn. Coach B has been great about coaching and bringing me along, and I just feel like Texas was just an opportunity to show, how far I'm coming along, that I'm learning, and that I'm really trying to take advantage of my opportunity.
What's it mean to be voted a team captain this year?
It means a lot, truly. It really kind of caught me off guard, But I was honored just because I really love these guys. I love these coaches, this staff. It means a lot that they look up to me as someone, who really emulates what this program is about. I know I haven't been here a long time, but I really just try and, show how appreciative I am for my opportunity by the way I come in here, prepare on a daily basis, do things the right way. That's my way of trying to show that I care about this team. And once again, the fact that they voted me that means a lot to me. And I just want to keep carrying myself in a professional manner and showing these guys how to do it the right way.
When you think of your time at Miami, Ohio, how did that shape you in the perspective that you carry with you here?
Yeah, no, it's just honestly, once again, I feel like I'll say, Texas, a game at Texas, doesn't really come to the magnitude that a game at Miami did, respectfully, but 4 years of experience, you still got to, put it into perspective. It was 4 years of failing my way to the top, having to learn, mess up, get up and just keep attacking it every day. Coming here at OU, the standard, you can't reach it. They put it so high, you just got to keep coming in here every day and doing everything you can to be your best, And so I feel like being at Miami, they gave me the foundation of just how to show up every day and be a professional and work. Are you going to feel 110% walking into work every day? No, but you got a job to do, like that's when discipline kicks in. You're not going to feel motivation to do your job every day, but discipline, is what bridges that gap when, motivation isn't giving you what you need. So I just feel like my journey through college football has just taught me really how to be professional, be disciplined, show up regardless of how I'm feeling, and do what I need to do to help this team be great.
I know there's a lot in front of you guys and for yourself in this role, but Saturday morning, I guess, some kind of culmination of that journey to be here and at this level?
Yeah, a little bit, but we're just getting started at the same time. Don't get it twisted. Worked really hard for this opportunity. I'm super excited. I'm going to make the most of it, but by no means this is a starting point. I'm going to use this game I'm going to use every practice even before. Just keep getting better, keep earning the coach's trust, and just keep giving them no choice but to give me opportunities. So I know what I'm doing out on the field there, and just keep earning respect and trust.
You talked earlier about tuning out sort of the outside things. Obviously, some of that talk has shifted a little bit from one way to another over these last few weeks. Is it harder to turn out positive tune out positive messages?
Not necessarily. I mean, me personally, I had to go a step further. I kind of deleted social media off my phone. I'll check it like once or twice a week, but for me, I take it off my phone. I literally have to tune it out, socials, all that, get it off my phone and just focus on what's in front of me. Has it been harder? No, because we gave the same amount of weight to the outside that we were giving it back in the spring and summer. Like it's about us, what we're doing, and I understand, we're doing some good things, but this is the moment where people expect us to get complacent and think we're okay, and that's not what's going to happen around here. It's not how we're trained. You're doing good. You can always be even better. There's no end point for success or greatness. You're going to ride it all the way until you graduate out of here. But that's the type of mentality I'm looking for and looking to be a part of. That's why I came here.
When did you delete your social media?
Not necessarily delete, really probably like 3-4 weeks ago. And like I said, I'll hop back on occasionally to maybe post photos from the game, but just like interacting and all that stuff, I'm just not into it. Like ESPN, all that type of stuff, it's just, to me, like you said, I've always been a sports guy. I'm always on ESPN checking the sports highlights, and then slowly, stuff about the Sooners pops up. I'm like, oh, all right, I didn't exactly, but you just got to keep your maturity about it. Understand, the perspective. They got the job to do. They got to write. We got to play. We're going to do our jobs respectively and do what we got to do.
Is it hard to kind of avoid the temptation of checking it?
It's definitely a challenge. I think it more so just comes back to discipline. You know what I'm saying? I set a goal for myself, something that I feel like will help me improve as a player. And once again, it just comes back to self-discipline on a daily basis. I feel like that's what allows me to get prepared and come in here and be the best I can be on a daily basis. So once again, it's social media. Yeah, it's a part of all our lives. It's going to be challenging. But once again, it's just about how much time and effort you put into it. And then obviously, since I'm off social media, I try and put the phone down, be present in the moment, big. I've been reading a lot more during the year, stretching, guided meditation, just different things, put the phone down, be present, focused in the moment where I'm at.
What are you reading?
History about the Italian Mafia. It's called Five Families, book by So and Rab, about 800 pages, about 400 pages through. So, whenever I get free time, knock out a few pages. But yeah, history. I consider myself a little bit of a history buff. So that's what I'm working on right now when I'm not, preparing for football and everything.
Why the Mafia?
I don't know, man. It's funny, obviously. I mean, crime, can be fascinating and whatnot. I think the biggest thing to me, and don't get me wrong, history of trying to glamorize these guys, Al Capone, John Gotti, these type of guys. They weren't the best guys, naturally, but I think to me it's the way, they demanded respect, and on a daily basis, they took what they wanted. And, obviously what they're going for maybe isn't necessarily the dream, but if you take that and apply it in a more positive medium, just go after what you want. You can be what you want to be, A lot of these guys grew up in New York as immigrants, didn't have a lot of money, next to nothing, living in the projects, families couldn't provide, They made a decision when they were little, like, my situation's not going to stay like this. I can change my situation. Granted, it wasn't for the best, but I take that lesson on my end, it just reminds me, it can be what I want to be. Got to take it on a day-by-day basis, can take this thing as far as I want to go.
What do you want to do after football?
It's a great question, man. I don't know. I mean, I have a few things. When I was real little, I wanted to be an author, hence my love for reading. There's a few avenues. I have a degree in sports management with a minor in general business. When I'm done playing ball, maybe being a sports agent would be cool. I feel like I'm a great relationship guy. I'd love to go back to school, get the necessary experience. Who knows, I love watching me some film, maybe an NFL scout, then, I could watch film, for a while, evaluate guys. But I definitely know whether it's being around the sport of football or just interacting with people, being outside, I just want to find a job that's able to utilize my gifts, relationship building, connecting with others, I don't know, just working towards something bigger than myself. Whatever that involves, I know I'll be a part of.